Earlier on today at Nacon Connect, we got yet another trailer for Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown. It is the second of the trailers. The most recent one we got was from April, and then we got like a reveal trailer sometime last year. And after watching it a few times, I've been able to process everything. I have kind of taken a few notes and kind of expressed what I'm excited for the new game, as well as what I'm concerned about. Anyway, let's get onto the video. Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown continues from where the second and the first game left off. You'll be given a big, massive map, and you can drive all new fancy cars from car makers such as Ferrari, BMW, Lamborghini, Aston Martin, Land Rover, Range Rover, Koenigsegg, Apollo, Bugatti, you name it. This is very exciting because a game with a great car list goes a very long way, we can all agree with. Sorry to interrupt you guys, but I'm just here to remind you that 96.5% of you all aren't subscribed. So why don't you be different and go and subscribe to my channel? Anyway, another weird but rather pleasant surprise is the map itself. Hong Kong will be the new location for the new Test Drive game. A lot of people were expecting a country like Borneo or maybe Tenerife or Cyprus, that was kind of my guess. And maybe even a few other European locations, but it seems Hong Kong was the place to choose from. Because you get a very big city, which my parents were there once, and you also get kind of what surrounds Hong Kong itself. You get beaches, you have a few mountains, a few wetland areas too. I think it's kind of exciting, and it's a way better location than, I don't know, let's say Mexico for the crack. Anyway, now we're going to move on to the campaign section of Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown. Again, not a whole lot has been revealed. However, it is going to have like a Solar Crown sort of story as we expected from the second game. However, this time we have two different groups that are going to be, is where the player can pick their own path and select what way they want to go. These are known as Street or Sharp, and these are designed to make the player's personality shine. I can imagine that's what the Range Rover and Aston Martin in the trailers were presenting. The two different characters who we don't know who they are or what they look like, having different clothing and way they style their cars and so on and so forth. Kind of brings a bit of life into the game. That brings me on to the other features. Nightclubs and casinos seem to be a very big feature of this game, and I think they may be the reason why the game currently has a PEGI 18 rating for a racing game, which is absolutely insane. But I think this is, Test Drive has always had a very unique but a very kind of niche kind of personality and methods and ways of going at making a game. No one would have dared to make a map as big as Ibiza or Hawaii and then have many kind of unique kind of fancy supercars that only Test Drive games would have. Again, some might argue that the maps in Test Drive are too big, but I'm not really one of them. Also, before you go, you know I've made a few videos on my golf from time to time. Well, I've made an Instagram for it because I'm a big sado. But anyway, feel free to follow it and just appreciate my car, and maybe I'll follow you back. Probably will, because I need fans. Anyways, let's go on to the video. However, it's not all sunshine and rainbows though. Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown has one massive issue. And that is, actually it was a very common theme I thought throughout the Nacon Connect presentation. And that's the lack of gameplay. We don't have any gameplay yet. The game was revealed almost a year ago at this stage, and still nothing. It's a bit of a letdown because I was expecting kind of gameplay, and I think if people are ready to pre-order Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown, I don't think not having gameplay will be able to help people fork out their well hard-earned cash for this game. Although pre-ordering it seems very tempting. But yeah, like, especially with Forza Horizon 5 that was revealed a few weeks ago, I'll admit I slated that game a bit, and do I regret it? I don't really regret it, to be honest. But with a game of that large caliber, you think Test Drive could have came on to the scene and maybe tried to one-up it or try to perform just as well as it. But to a lot of people, I don't think they're fully bought into the idea of Test Drive's Unlimited Solar Crown just yet. Although I am very looking forward to this game. I've been looking forward to this game for a while, to be honest. But I think you need to have gameplay to try encourage people to come in and play, see what the game like, see how it feels, and try just to get them to maybe become more and more interested into the title, create a bit of excitement. On the plus side though, we do have a release date, and that is September 2022. So it is going to be over a year until the game comes out. So looks like I'm going to have to wait a little bit longer. But just so you know, it's been 10 years since we had another Test Drive Unlimited game, and it was the underwhelming but incredibly well supported Test Drive Unlimited 2. If you have a PC and you haven't bought that game yet, buy it and then get the unofficial patch and auto packs, I think is what they're called. Would definitely recommend them, completely transform the game. So other than the gameplay, other than the lack of gameplay, I'm happy enough with what I saw. It's got me a little bit excited, not gonna lie. And what I was going to ask is, what do you guys all think? Why don't you let me know down in the comments below. Are you excited for this game? Are you still upset that I made fun of Forza? Are you excited for the future of gaming? Do you think this game could do well? Do you think this game could underperform? Would you like to see me comparing Test Drive Unlimited Solo Crown to Forza? Which I was going to do, by the way, but the lack of gameplay means it could create an unfair bias. But yeah, other than that, thank you so much for watching. Remember to hit that like and subscribe button, and I hope to see you all very, very, very soon.